just wanted to tell you that.
Marcus just told me about Pokemon Rule 34, but we're back. I don't know how long it's been because episode 8 hasn't came out yet at the time of recording this, but we're on episode 9. Episode 10, we're going to have a very special guest. Not Daniel, though.
We can't have Daniel, he's not allowed.
I don't really know who we're going to get, to be fair, for episode 10. We don't really know that many people.
Well, I do, yeah.
We've already had Harvey. We've already had Patch. Oh.
Ow!
With him. No, never mind. Dude, every time I mention whips, I just...
I'm sorry.
But yeah, welcome to episode 9 of the podcast. It's very...
The podcast, that's the name now.
The only podcast. I swear in other episodes I mention like the actual, what the name of the podcast is, but in this one, nah.
It's called the... I don't know, I can't remember.
It's an extra pixel.
It's called Pixel Pals, thank you.
The Pixel Pals. At the end of the video, it's like, subscribe to an extra pixel.
Everyone who subscribes can come onto the podcast.
Yeah. Everybody that subscribes right now is episode 10.
Is it my episode, so I tell the story?
I don't know. We didn't really plan this. I literally asked him to come round yesterday.
Was it yesterday or was it the day before?
It was yesterday. Sorry,
I've lost track of time. I've probably got something like minute insomnia because I can't get to sleep.
Oh no! Wait, it was 2 days ago. What day is it? Is it Monday today? Right?
Monday.
Oh yes, because Saturday I asked you just like hang out like whenever, and then you said right now, and I was literally out for a meal because my family was meeting my sister's boyfriend's family.
I wasn't like, we should hang out right now. I was asking you if you wanted to hang out right now because I was confused. I was in the middle of something.
No.
I was just like, you want to hang out right now?
In the middle of something. Speaking of that, so they like came back. We sat in the garden because it was warm. We're recording a podcast. And like, I was just there. I just kind of sat on my own. There's a chair, and I was like, I wonder how long I can get away with this. The entire time they were there, I was sat on my own, and I was just there, just like, is nobody gonna ask me to move? And then in the middle of it, I was like, I should probably move. Like, I should probably move and go sit with them. But then I was like, nah, I'm kind of comfy. I'm not. Dude, that door sucks. And I was literally...
Top 10 doors.
Top 10 doors. Not that one. And then in the middle of it, I was literally like doing this like thing where it was like, I just took a picture of Lemmy. You know Lemmy, the Googling. Yeah, I like Lemmy. He's a cool guy.
I beat up Lemmy.
No, I would punch Bowser Jr. Oh wait, yeah, we have the red flags video. I really want to do that. That sounds hilarious. Yeah. I feel like we're either gonna get like somebody that's like, you know, like we're like, okay, I would smash, or we're gonna get like Toon Link. But yeah, I was working on this, like, I was just trying to make Lemmy as weird as possible. I'll have to show you after this video, and I'm hoping that Ed Josh will put it on screen if we have to edit this for some reason. And he literally just had like a big head. I removed his hair, so he was bald. He had like it was like Dr. Lemmy as well. And like his bag, I like edited out what it actually had on it. I wrote Suslamo.
So you were being alone at this time.
Oh, yeah. I wrote Suslamo, and I was there just like trying not to laugh. And I also, you know the thing I sent you? I like found that website, and I think I was working on it. I like just like got one. No, it wasn't then. It was when my sister's boyfriend was just round. Yeah. And like I was sat over there, and then they were sat on here doing, you know, couple stuff. I don't. And then I was just like, I just kind of, because you put like words in, and then you can do it in like styles of artists. It's actually, we should do that for a video where we just make really bad songs. And I've started the Eminem one, and I just came up with the Blue Balls hip hop, and it just reminded me of that big gar raps or whatever it's called.
Big bar gay raps.
Yeah.
Oh, he's amazing.
And then I'm not afraid to smash, take my willy. And then I did a more, and it was like smashing with anyone but my uncle. Long story in brackets. Yeah. So that was pretty epic. Long story in brackets. Do you have a story to tell?
Story? No, I don't.
Oh, well, I'll tell the story about my GameCube. So we went to NERG.
NERG was great. We met Pabby Crafts. That doesn't matter. I just kept going back and buying stuff from there.
Yeah, I still need a frame for my Waluigi.
Yeah, so do I. I need a frame for my Mimic and Waluigi.
I think I need to buy a bigger desk. Because right now, it's pretty small.
My desk is pretty big. The thing is, the desk I want isn't a desk, it's a table, and it's like £1,000.
I just want a desk to put in the background of videos. Like, because I have a World Series background where I just put random stuff. I have like a Pez dispenser, I have Funny Monkey, not Donkey Kong. The DK on his tie stands for Donkey King. He just reps what you really.
Sorry, that just caught me off guard. I was like, wait, what?
He just really likes DK.
Yeah, in the back of mine, I've just got the Tetris lights.
Yeah.
And then there's the Chainsaw Man poster in the background. That's always like, it's reflecting the light, so all you can see is the lamp and not Chainsaw Man. But as we were saying, no. What were you saying about no? Oh yeah, no.
Yeah. So I said like, I'll probably buy a GameCube. I didn't buy a GameCube just because I don't know.
You know his exact reasoning is, on the Switch they'll release the games.
Because that always happens.
Yeah.
I bought like Super Mario Bros. On the Switch, and then immediately Nintendo Switch Online came out, which I was gonna get anyway, just so I could play online. But then I realized it was bad. But then now I just download Smash Bros. Stages because they're funny, and I like the pirate 18+.
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore that. The the thing I was gonna say to him about it was, he should have bought it anyway because you've got the console now.
But yeah, I have a GameCube now, and I bought some controllers.
He didn't buy the GameCube at NERG, which angered me a little bit. I bought a lot of stuff there, including an NES.
For £40.
£40, that's an absolute deal. I don't even know if it works. Don't even have a game.
I thought you had Super Mario Bros. Or did he just test that with it?
He just tested it. I was like, "Oh, you're giving me a game for free?" I didn't tell him that in case I offended.
I bought a controller, and it's not like official. But yeah, it was like £20 for 2 controllers, and at that point I was like, might as well. The buttons feel,
it's a weird sensation. It's not right.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a video where I talk about my favorite controller. Weirdly enough, the Xbox One controller might be on there.
The Xbox One controller is a pretty good controller.
Yeah, it is.
I think my favourite controller is the PlayStation 2 controller because of how tasty the joysticks are.
Dude, Scotland was literally like he was talking about game controllers, and then he was like, "Who chews on thumbsticks?" That was you who chewed on them. BD Fiber. Okay.
No, like legit, I'd just be sitting there playing fake Duck Hunt with chickens, and I just. What were we saying? Oh yeah, let's go on about NERG again. They had a Game Boy Micro, which is the hardest Game Boy to get access to, and they had it for pretty cheap. They had it for 80 quid. It goes for like 100 and odd. And I was like, I don't want to buy that because that's all my money.
Yeah. What were I saying?
You were saying something about your favourite controllers?
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna do like a video where it's like my top 3. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, because I think GameCube and the Xbox are gonna be there, but I don't know what the other one is.
PlayStation's barely changed since the start.
Yeah, they added like sticks and like the touchpad thing, which I've never actually seen that being used.
And now PlayStation 5 has changed it completely.
I mean, not completely. It's not like when I'm a Nintendo fan.
It's basically an Xbox controller.
They change controller designs every console Nintendo.
Yeah, but that makes sense because have you seen the Wii remote is just a Game Boy.
It's very Nintendo's very about the controllers. It feels like because like with like every single console, it feels like they've had like a controller that's meant for like it feels like with the Xbox controller, you could probably use that on like every console. Like, it wouldn't be good for every console, but for, like, the Wii, you need the Wii remote for most stuff. And it sucks that Nintendo put motion controls in every game that they didn't need motion controls. But, yeah. I like motion controls, though. I like being able to feel like I'm in the game. I love shooting ducks. I just love it. Screw ducks.
I shoot the dog. That's how horror games are made.
Yeah.
Legit.
Yeah.
I don't know how. Did they get like the copyright for Duck Hunt for that game, or did they just go screw it? We're making Duck Hunt.
I mean, Nintendo can't. I mean, like, if it's called Duck Hunt, then
It's
like,
called
because I mean, it's a game about hunting ducks.
No, it's
Nintendo
like,
didn't create that.
it's like, I mean, their game, they can have copyright on it. It's the fact that they literally used the dog in the horror game. They used the dog and the game Duck Hunt. And if you shoot the dog comes after you in real life.
It actually just comes out the screen,
Yeah.
and then you look behind him and there's just the dog, and then you start petting it. Yo, I was playing Astral Chain, right? I'm on Twitch. Link in the description.
I stream on YouTube when it works.
I wouldn't stream.
Bro, that was like 2 minutes shown. Okay, continue.
And like, there's this dog, which I thought I noticed the dog from somewhere, but apparently he's just a Platinum Games, like, because they made the game, Platinum Games made Astral Chain. But apparently it's just a mascot. He's called Lappy, because I think he's also in Bayonetta. And dude, like, because there's this part where you like go around like the base, kind of like the hub world.
Yeah.
And like he was like showing you around, and then like you just hear this voice, and then like your character would turn around. He would be like either behind you, he would be like above you, and
shit.
and then turns out the girl inside of him was hot, but then she looks about 5. I googled it. She's 22. Don't ask why I googled that.
Oliver was having a go at me for posting anime girls in the Discord group chat.
Why?
Because he was like, she's probably 12, and I'm like, she's 15 actually. And he's like, that doesn't make it better.
Probably a boy going on. She's probably Gex. It's Gex time.
Gex.
We should play Gex. Is Gex on the GameCube? I think it's just a PlayStation. Gex for Smash. Dude, we should talk about Smash. Do you think we're gonna get a new Smash game?
Nintendo isn't gonna let it die.
I feel like even if Sakurai isn't gonna make one, somebody else at Nintendo will.
Yeah. And even if they're like, oh, you don't want to make one, they'll force him to make DLC for the rest of his life.
Yeah. But yeah, who do you want in the next Smash game?
Who do I want in the next Smash game? Like, fuck Smash. Let's talk about multiverses.
Let's talk about multiverse. It's probably coming to the Switch on when Season 1 comes out.
Yeah. So multiverses has this unique thing that it's Warner Bros. Right? Which means Warner Bros. Has a lot of connections and stuff. Which means you could have like certain anime characters in multiverses.
I'm just saying, I don't know who is in the game. I'm a
LeBron James.
That's still the funniest thing to me. Like imagine that's like if Nintendo added like Chris Pratt to the next Smash game.
Oh no, that's gonna happen.
Oh, no.
You just all these cartoony characters like in their own style, and it's photorealistic Chris Pratt.
And then he's just there. He's just standing there.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mario.
It's a me, Mario.
Oh god.
Oh, but who? I don't even know who Warner Bros. Has the rights. They're on Peppa Pig soon.
Yeah.
That'll be pretty epic.
Some person was asking, like on Instagram. I don't like Instagram because everyone gets angry at everyone for no reason. It's not as bad as Twitter.
Nothing's as bad as Twitter.
Nothing in this world. Not even Nazis.
Hitler? Nah, he's got nothing on Twitter. Nah.
Yeah, so this guy was like, oh, like, Warner Bros. Has the licenses to Jujutsu Kaisen, one of the most popular anime right now. It's like, so they can get a character from that in there. And the comments were like, shut up, we don't want anime characters in. Like, they don't have LeBron James.
LeBron James is my favourite anime character.
Yeah, he is. He is an anime character.
Yeah. He's my favourite.
Do you know Despicable Me is an anime?
Yeah. Yo, we should watch like a really bad movie. Like we should do Cats or something.
I would leave.
We should watch YouTube's Exposed, the movie.
Sorry, I need to announce this in public. Sorry, I can't. I aren't working on your video that I need to do.
How far are you in with that?
I've got
What players have you got?
I've got 2 players.
What are their names? And who do they mean? And what tournament was it at?
I'm just gonna say I have like an hour of MK Leo footage.
Oh god.
I'm gonna pick, and you know what's even better? I'm gonna announce this here. It's randoms. One of the videos that I downloaded is him playing randoms.
Oh, so he's just playing online or something. Yeah, because like make sure if it is a tournament, make sure you like say who I'm supposed to be guessing.
And you know what's even better? No, I don't have 2 people. I have 2 videos. And one of the videos is Alfred, reacting to a tournament. So I can just pick any game from that and make you watch it and go, who's that?
Also, it's specifically Smash. You're gonna get like multiverses. Like okay.
This is Charlie Moist Critical. Who's the other person? I don't know. Neither do I.
Plot twist, he's playing against himself.
I'll take the dog.
Like Sakurai.
Yours. No.
Who's this? Who's all of these? And there's like 8 people. Sakurai.
They should add Sakurai to Smash.
In the next, like when he dies, they're probably gonna do that.
Yeah.
Here's Sakurai. He died of overwork. Oh yeah. I recorded an hour of raw footage for my next video.
Wow.
I wanted to talk about that because I don't want to get this video too deep, too deep in weirdness. So I don't want to talk about that, the route I would go down with that. But I'm doing an analysis video, like a proper analysis video, to get ready for the Bunny Girl video that I need a bunch of voices for.
It's me.
That's easy, that. I'm angry that I announced it on one of the podcast episodes because now I actually have to do it.
It's like, I have to do it.
It's like, that video is probably going to come out to 2 hours. And my video software can't edit an hour, I found out. Like, I'm working on an hour and it's like dying. Well, I cut it down to 45 minutes right now. I'm not even halfway through. But what's your opinion on the anime, the community you're in YouTube? Because I was looking at the stuff, like the Smash Bros, and most of them get like no more than 100,000 views.
Yeah, it feels like they're either like I mean, it feels like they're either like the really popular ones. Like I feel like there's no ones where like they're like in the middle. Like it feels like they're either between like. No, actually, because I was gonna say like there's no like it's kind of like a weird mix between like being below 100,000 and then being above like 500k. But then like a YouTuber I was thinking of just hit 200,000. So. And like
subscribers, I mean like views.
Oh well, the one that just hit 200,000, he gets like 400,000 views a video. He's doing really well right now.
Yeah, because I was looking at it and I was like, because obviously I had to search MK Leo, and I was looking at all the videos, and they were like, none went over 100,000, and I was confused.
Yeah,
this is like the best player in the game, and he's not getting that many.
I feel like. I mean, it's really like because he probably doesn't say that many jokes. I can't imagine him being that funny.
It's not. Yeah, that's fair.
You know.
But like most people who get into this isn't here for the comedy. It's for like the skill.
Yeah. Tweak, who's one of like he used to be. I think he kind of fell off. Lol. Nerd. I think he just does like streams of him playing, and he doesn't even like speak. It's literally just like or any face cam. He literally just plays Diddy Kong.
I mean, there's probably a strat to that. You don't need to speak, obviously. You don't need to entertain. It's your skill, but like that also drives off the people who are there for like the commentary, like the interaction with the streamer, which is very difficult to do when the streamer is much too famous. It's like this YouTuber I watch called Call Me Tevin. I think that's his name. It's Tevin. It's Tevin, that's all you need to know.
You should watch his Raw Cutie thing.
Oh yeah, that YouTuber.
Oh yeah.
He has some posters like.
We mentioned him in the Rivals video. We need to do another Rivals video.
Yeah. yeah, he was like, if I get famous, because he was a streamer, right? He got decent things, but his community was so tight knit, they knew each other, so they talked to each other in his streams, and his chat wasn't moving that fast because obviously, and he's like, if I got famous, I'd have to just sit down and talk to my chat, like, I picked out that and that. Have you seen I Show Speed?
Yeah.
Like, I was looking at one of his clips and I was looking at his chat, and I couldn't read what his chat was going. Obviously, it's one of his clips where he was going crazy.
I love the videos where he mispronounces like YouTube like footballer names. Banana, Alabama, baby.
It's like I'm sometimes scrolling through Instagram Reels because obviously I'm a normal person. I do that.
Yeah, no. What's TikTok? I watch Instagram Reels. TikTok's cringe.
It's just like I'm sitting there, and sometimes comes up with an I Show Speed video, and it's I Show Speed's I Show Speed's footballers. It's Ronaldinho just wildly mispronounces it. Yeah, but I was reading his chat. I was trying to read his chat as it was going, and I couldn't read it, even the names, right? And then I go to like a pretty big streamer like CDogVA, and I could read his chat even though it was going decently fast. The difference between the top streamers and decently famous is weird.
I feel like Speed's his views are quite young, right?
Is quite they are like a
yeah. And like they're probably just kind of spam stupid stuff like Among Us or something, or like
all streamers have like they're all spam, and then sometimes they'll just talk to the.
Yeah, but I feel like Speed probably has it more just because his viewers are probably young.
It's just like they're all. But the thing is, I could probably notice a paragraph or two in there, and it just goes. Never type a paragraph in a Twitch chat because they won't read it. They won't have enough time to read it.
Yeah, there's like my granddad recently died of.
If you want them to read that, donate.
Yeah.
Because the text to speech will do it for them. My grandpa recently died. No negativity in chat. Ban him.
And actual Speed is just like Grandpa. Grandpa.
He's trying to read, he's like... You were talking about Jake Paul earlier, right?
Yeah.
And I was... we're not going to say... Can we say?
What?
What it was? Will it be out by the time this comes out?
Oh, YouTube's exposed? Yeah, I mean... Yeah.
Yeah, and I was gonna tell you, if he, for some miracle, sees that video, he's gonna challenge you to a boxing match and just lay you out right
and then it's just and then it's just him beat up. It looks like he's just beating up a child. Turns out
it was a child. He's still in his house.
Turns out I beat him.
I can just imagine that. You go into the weigh-in, you're like this, you look exactly the same, but you weigh in and you're the same weight as him, and you're pure muscle.
I'm just like,
Punch him and he dies. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that.
Your horse died? I don't know if you knew who I meant there.
Oh no.
I felt a hexagon.
Oh no! So we're not gonna say who or where or when, but like we were talking about someone dying, right? But to Harvey, and because we were joking about it, we had to literally stop so we could tell him in a serious way because it's not something you should joke about.
And we were both ball guys, and then I said she filled a hexagon.
She didn't qualify.
She didn't qualify. She got stream sniped.
So, yeah, we were joking. It was so bad that we had to stop and just go, we'll tell you later. It's not like we don't want to tell you, Harvey. It's just that we're joking too much right now.
She got hit by Doppelganger at 20%, died. Dude, screw Gan. I don't get how people think Ganondorf's like worst character in the game. Like, I get it.
He's the bear.
But like, I think a character like he has good combos. He hits you hard.
Isn't he slow?
Yeah, and he also can't... his recovery's not that bad. I don't think it's... He's got like an average recovery. He's just slow, which is his main weakness. But then again, he's probably got a better recovery than Wolf, and Wolf's considered one... Probably got better combos than Wolf, and Wolf's considered one of the best in the game. I still think Wolf is dumb.
I mean, if your main weakness is a pretty bad weakness.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to do another tier list because my opinions have changed. But on my first one, I put Banjo as the worst just because he only has Wonder Wing, and even that isn't that good because you can if you just learn about it, it's not that good. And then what is he gonna do? He has no combos, can't recover. Yeah.
My tier list was absolutely rigged. I put all the Fire Emblem characters and Yoshi on the bottom tier. And even if I didn't know they were Fire Emblem characters, if they looked anime,
I'm pretty sure you put Shulk in there or something.
I don't know. I don't know who's Fire Emblem and who's Xenoblade.
Shulk and Pyra with Rosie, double it.
Pythra and Myra.
Yeah. Pythra and Pyra, my favourite characters from the Fire Emblem series from Metroid.
Metroid Dread.
Oof. That's still really cool to me. Because that game was leaked in Nintendo in the Metroid series for 11 years or something, or something crazy. But then people just thought it was cancelled, and it wasn't even announced until it actually got announced. And it got announced.
It wasn't announced until it was announced, but then it got announced. That's what you just said.
Yeah. And then it got announced, and then it came out because it was announced.
Oh my god! Is that all you need to do to release a game? Announce a game. Okay, we are releasing what's the Smosh game? 2. Smosh 2.
What's Smosh 2?
The Smosh, you know the Smosh game? I can't remember. I can't remember it, but I remember when it came out.
I don't know it.
Did you even watch Smosh?
I don't know.
That was the same thing with me. Because one of my favourite YouTubers that I've been watching for years, Giguk, released a video on the history of AniTube. And from his perspective, obviously.
Mm.
And he talked about Mr. Anime. Was it Mr. Anime? He was the second AniTube ever. He doesn't always talk about this person, but whenever he gets brought up, he's obviously normally the main thing. But this isn't what I wanted. I just wanted to bring him up because he killed his family.
What? What? It's Donkey King or something, but just a little bit more extreme than Donkey King.
Mr. Anime was the second AniTuber ever, and yeah, he killed his family. Which would have been obvious if you'd watched his career from the start, because a lot of his skits involved guns.
Why did he kill his family?
Mental illness.
Lol.
Don't say hat lol.
Lol. Yeah, lol. He just comes through the window with the same gun.
Yeah, as I was saying, in this video, there was a lot of YouTubers he brought up, some that I didn't know, and some that I didn't know by name, but I saw their thumbnails and I was like, I've watched these videos. And I'm like, how many YouTubers have I watched that I've completely forgotten about?
There's probably a lot I've forgotten about.
It's I could probably, because a lot of my time spent on YouTube back when I was younger was watching anime. So there's not a lot. I could probably remember a couple Minecraft YouTubers. I remember I thought the secret to getting famous on YouTube was just to post a Minecraft video, because one YouTuber said, hey, can we get this video to 5 likes? And it had 1.2 million likes. And this was the day of uploading. It's oh my god, how to get famous on YouTube.
Whoa.
Yeah, and it was then he's talking about why he came back to YouTube, because he quit for a bit because he worked for the BBC. It's just and he's because he mentioned 4 YouTubers. He mentioned the Anime Man, not Mr. Anime.
Completely different.
Completely different. Aki, Dearest, Lost Pause, and one other, I can't remember. But I had a flashback there and I was like, oh my god, I watched Lost Pause when I was younger. Because I'd watched him recently, obviously.
You just had
I was like,
Vietnam flashback.
And then I had Vietnam flashbacks playing Crush Crush in my room and then my sister walking in and I was like, yeah.
You had Vietnam flashbacks to World War III.
Those are completely different wars. One hasn't happened yet. Well, it's about to. I'm not jinxing anything.
Yeah, World War III hasn't happened yet. This video comes out whilst there is a World War. It's like how when I did the Mario Party Superstars World series, there was a line in it where we chose Horrorland, And then best friends guy was like, oh, how about we go Horrorland? I love terror. Just call me a terrorist. This was when the Ukraine stuff was big. And I was like,
That's got nothing to do with terrorists.
Yeah, but, like, it's like, you know.
Josh, I want you to know that there's been a war. There hasn't not been a war going on our entire life. That's weird to think.
There's one currently going on between Australia and the Emus again. Round 2.
They're gonna lose again.
Yeah.
Let's go talk about that. What's your opinion on Ukraine? Not Ukraine. I don't know what that is.
I saw another YouTuber pronounce it Ukraine. I can't remember who it was. It was like a dude in this group.
Bet he was American.
And I think he was. No, wait, no. It was an Instagram reel. And he was just like, he pronounced it Ukraine, and I saved it, and I was like, yo,
there are 2 people in the world that pronounce it wrong.
Yo, what if everyone else pronounce? Because like now there's 2 people that say it, so maybe you're the one pronouncing it wrong.
I don't know about that.
Ask the leader, because like people thought.
I will ask him. Vladimir Zelensky. I'll ask him right now.
He's got massive balls.
Let me go check. Why is there boobs on my thing? Nope, that's gone. It's gone. It's gone. That's key.
Oh, disappointing.
It's not. Oh, I'm not going into that. I'm going saved. Continue. You're being distracted. So for our last thing, I'm gonna show you
My balls.
I'm finding the picture.
I'm finding my balls.
I am. Oh, I like that one. Where is it? My reaction.
Well, I.
Come in the name of peace.
That's Vladimir Zelensky.
Can I see it? What?
Oh, well.
Come in the name of peace.
I really like those memes where like the thing. I saw somebody say like, I just want to suck. These were his exact word. I just want to suck Zach off the ledge. And he was playing Kirby in Smash, and he was supposed to like go down, but then they had to cut it off. So it was just like, I want to suck Zach off. And I'm like, I mean, if you want to, maybe don't say it on camera.
This is a terminally online statement, but I watched that, but it was all VTuber clips. So it was like Gargura going, "Come," it just cuts up there and it doesn't. So are you gonna do the outro because it's 32 minutes?
Okay. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure that everybody shows me that you liked the video. Subscribe part the extra pixel.
I thought you were gonna ask me again, and I was gonna throw you off completely.
Go for Instagram at Pixel Gaming, Josh. Go and follow me on Twitch at Pixel Gaming, Josh. It's the same thing. Smack that bell like I smack Harvey. You're not Harvey. You look very similar. What's different about them, Harvey? What's different?
Finish the video, please.
Do you want to say anything?
Follow me at the exact same thing. I'm Penlid Mafioso on everything.
Comment down below who you want to see us get on the podcast. We can get anyone.
We can get anyone except
Daniel.
No. We can get him on. We could just get a couple of ropes and like inject him and stuff. We can't get Kim Jong-un's sister on. That's the only person. She doesn't like us.
And also the person who filled it. Hexagon, because you know what happened.
Well, and also the people who aren't subscribed, they can't come on.
Yeah. Come on, me.
That took a minute to do, and we're not even finished.
We
Stop the video.
We need to figure out what works.
That is the most disgusting.
You want to see my balls? I really like